Hi, this is Katura with BlueNotary, and today we're going to be looking at what a power of attorney is, what it can be used for, who is involved in signing a power of attorney, and how you can make sure that you're helpful to your clients who come to you asking you to notarize this kind of document. So, a power of attorney is a legal document where one person, who is called the principal, grants another person, the attorney in fact or agent, authority to act on their behalf. I am giving power to someone else to make decisions for me. So there are different types of power of attorney. So there's a durable POA, non-durable POA. We can see the list here of different types of power of attorneys that you can use or you might see. So who participates in signing a power of attorney form? So there's the principal, the person granting authority to someone to take care of their affairs, the attorney in fact or agent, the person who is being given the authority to act on behalf of a person. And then there are witnesses who need to see the signing of the document that the principal is giving their attorney in fact or agent control of their affairs, and of course, the notary who's going to sign. So, what is the scope of a power of attorney? What does it cover? So, it can be broad. You can give a person general authority over all matters, or it can be narrow, meaning only these things can be done. So, like if someone needs to act on your behalf to buy a car, that's the only thing they can do. So common power of attorney forms may include banking, real estate, taxes, healthcare, someone making healthcare decisions for you. And so the principal must clearly mark what powers are being given, just so there's no confusion if it ever has to come up as a legal matter. And another thing that you need to remember is that the death of the principal, the person giving the authority, it automatically makes all power of attorneys null and void. A power of attorney form will only be as strong if it's properly completed, witnessed, and notarized. And that's where you come in as a notary. So let's take a look at a power of attorney form to see exactly how we would fill it out. So here we have a sample power of attorney form. And this particular form is for limited and specific power of attorney. So here on the top line, the principal is acknowledging that they're granting limited and specific power of attorney to their attorney in fact or agent. And we're going to put their address here. Now, here is an important box because this attorney in fact or agent, what they are allowed to do is going to be written in this box, and it should be initialed by the principal. Now, because this is a limited power of attorney, or it's very tight in scope, this has a revocation. So basically, the principal is saying when something happens, this power of attorney no longer is in force. So we have a few different options here for the principal where they can decide when something has been completed. As we stated before, like say you're giving someone power to buy a car for you. When the designated act has been completed, when the car is purchased, this power of attorney is no longer in force. It could be revoked on a date or some other qualifying event happening that then ends this power of attorney contract. We also want to put the state that we're in, that this power of attorney is going to be governed by the laws of the particular state where it's being signed. We have the principal's signature and the witness's signature, and we have to make sure that all of the dates match because this is a very important document. And of course, at the bottom, we have our notary acknowledgement and our notary public signature, and we would also add our seal. So this is a very important document that you might see very often, but at least you have an idea now of what you can expect and who will need to be there. Make sure to check with your particular state about different things that do need to be in place, like number of witnesses might be different for your state than for others. So always make sure to do your research before completing a notarization for a power of attorney. I hope that helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.